Yo, I'm Joe, and welcome to the video. So I finished the sketchbook I was working on. That's basically it. So I wanted to do a sketchbook tour. Yeah, so a couple disclaimers to begin with. I am filming this outside, so if you hear like a motorcycle or spontaneous dog barks, that's why. But disclaimer number 2, I do not know what I'm doing. I've never filmed like a real video. I've done shorts before. That's about it. But yeah, let's just do it. So to start out, all the stickers are from Amazon, except the Pocky one. Obviously I just got Pocky from Miniso and put it on my sketchbook cover. But yeah, so Amazon stickers. There's nothing on the back. All right, now let's just go. So the first few pages I was definitely art blocked for, and that unfortunately really shows in the first page. But yeah, I wrote song lyrics and put a Ross gift card, and that's about it. Gift card, that's a receipt. Started it January 31st and finished it May 6th, which is when I'm filming this. Happy Revenge of the 6th, y'all. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see that, because I draw in like colored pencil, specifically orange. It's my favorite one to use, but yeah, I put an orange thing in there. And then Kyrie, because I love Kingdom Hearts. You will very quickly notice that the Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII brainworms really took over. Yeah, I like Kyrie. That's it's nothing interesting about this page really at all. But yeah. Oh my gosh, unfinished. I drew Mantis because I love Mantis, and Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favorite Marvel movies. So yeah, I like Mantis. I really have a thing for the like clueless alien characters like Juno, Mantis, Shapesmith. I really like just the weird aliens who have no clue what is happening. Oh, Zareth. I love Zareth. I love Crisis Core. I love Zakko, Zareth. I think my brain has been replaced with Zareth at this point, but yeah, so there's the soldier trademark. And then I drew my OC Cherry. I had like 5 different hyperfixations while doing the sketchbook. Still do, I literally finished it today, but whatever. So I did not draw my OC smudge, so you'll see her a few times. That's basically it. I used to draw them all the time. I haven't drawn them in a bit. Yeah, that's another OC one, and I do not like this page. This is the worst one in my opinion. It's so mid, and I think the main reason I don't like it is just because it doesn't look like her, but I haven't really done enough OC content to be able to like prove that. That doesn't look like her, but other than the hair color. And then this was just gonna be like a little drawing of all my OC's body types. Didn't get very far though. Okay, this is when I got more like scrapbooking stuff, so I was able to make my pages a bit more interesting. This is Wu Young and On Run, because Conquest had just started, and guys, I love Overwatch. I'm currently, I drew Nominee, but again with the bobblehead syndrome, that's like one for the books. That's insane. And then this OC, who I did draw a few times. She's from a separate OC world as my main ones. Oh my gosh, it's so wobbly. And I stopped drawing her halfway through because I decided I didn't like her design, so now I need to go through and design that. I really like these little flaps in sketchbooks. I've made one so many times. Yeah. Moving on. The blue page. So I used to never use blue, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a blue page. In this sketchbook, I used so much blue. It's honestly kind of insane. I like used less pink than I did blue, and that's like record breaking for me. I'm a girly girl. I love pink. Pink's goated. I mean, we see the desk mat I'm working on right now. The crusty, musty desk mat. Oh gosh. So this is another OC. Did not finish this page. Like, I drew my OCs several times, but every page with them is unfinished, I think. Like, I don't know if I did a single page where I like finished it and had my OCs on it, but this is my OC Jane, and I drew her in like a disco outfit, and my poor green marker, I can like hear it crying to me. Kind of sad I didn't finish this one. I really like the stickers on it, but oh goodness. So Persona 5, like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, has taken over my brain. I love Persona. Anne's my favorite. She's a baddie. She's a queen. I love her. But again, with the bobblehead syndrome, and that hand is tiny. That's gonna bother me forever now. More Overwatch, more Kingdom Hearts. These two are my favorites. I love Sejuna's my favorite Overwatch character, and Axel's definitely my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. I can't even tell you why. I just really like Axel. This one, Squirrel Girl and Jeff. I'm a Squirrel Girl main because I've loved her since I was like 7, and then Rivals came out and they added her, and the excitement, I love her so much. Then these things, which were an idea I had for my OC world, I don't really know if I'm gonna keep them, but they kind of just look like Kodama and Koroks, like combined, so I don't really know. I have to change them up a bit because lacking some creativity. Yeah, there's her again, OC, who I needed to redesign. Her name's Suri, by the way. I'm not just gonna refer to her as the OC who needs redesigning, but... And this was like an album cover, and I just based the page off the album cover. So this is by Diva Bleach. So underrated. Please check them out if you like pop punk or bubble grunge or anything like that. Song lyrics, and then my sister asked me to draw like 3 characters of her choice, and I did. And I really don't like them. I think I had already drawn like 3 things, so by the end of the day, I was just done drawing. And my drawing juices were gone. Yeah, there's that. The red page, I like this one. The drawings are kind of mid, but I like the drawing itself. This is, so Tifa and Joker. I don't know why I gave Joker like Batman eyes, that's a little weird, but whatever. Girl's journal. But yeah, also you'll notice throughout the sketchbook I had these little like Spotify things, like what was playing, and they're so dumb, but they really do fill up space, so I like adding them, especially if the song you're listening to like matches the character's vibe, and I feel like I need to put it down. And Hobby Lobby, because I love Hobby Lobby. I shop there religiously at this point. Oh my gosh. Again, none of my OC pages are finished, but this is one of my OCs. If you can even see him, again with the orange pen. And then these were just like prompt things I wrote down because this lady at my church was doing like a art class thing, and she did like the prompt dice things, and I wrote them down on a random page. So not finished, but I need to draw him again because it's been forever. This page is also not finished, and this page is also OC's. So this is actually my sister's OC, Aerith. She asked me to draw her OC, Aerith, as a Gyaru, and I am a Gyaru, so I took that challenge. And then it's my OC, Cherry, and then Aerith again. Still never finished though. This page also isn't finished. Around this time, I went to Florida with my family, and I was gonna make this like my Florida page, because I remember on the plane I watched like half of Persona 5, like the anime, and I was watching specifically the episodes about Yusuke because his lore is so cool. He's written really well. So yeah, I was gonna make this like my travel page. I didn't get very far, but I drew myself in the outfit I wore that day, and I did like full Gyaru makeup, full Gyaru outfit, and like, oh my goodness, I knew I was gonna regret it. I was like mentally prepared to not enjoy that experience, and like it didn't bother me for the majority of the day, but like as we were getting off the last plane, we were like getting in the car ready to get away from the airport, and that's when I started like crashing out over how annoyed I was. Oh my gosh, this also isn't finished. Yeah, in Florida I did not finish like a single page, except like 2 or 3 maybe. But we took a little day trip to New Orleans, and I drew Gambit in Jackson Square, and I'm so sad I didn't finish it because I was in Jackson Square. How many times am I gonna get a chance to draw in Jackson Square? But I did draw Gambit, and I guess I could go back and finish it, but I honestly doubt I will. Okay, this is one I finished over a trip. So Sora, Millie, and Maureen, and then song lyrics again. If you see random words in my sketchbook, it's probably song lyrics. Okay, so on the Florida trip, I binged. So I finished Stampede. I had started that at my house, but then got home, binged Trigun Stampede, and Stargaze hadn't quite finished coming out yet, but I was watching the episodes like as they were coming out. So binge Stampede, binge Stargaze. I finished all of the OG Trigun and all of the movie in like 2 car rides. I was hooked. But also, so Stampede's great, but I'm sorry, this might just be because I'm a Millie fan, so I'm probably a little biased. I love the original so much. It beats out Stampede. Stampede's great. It's not as good as the original. I mean, things rarely are, though. Sora, the most mediocre Sora drawing you will ever see, but while I drew it, Simple and Clean started playing, so that was cool. I drew Maureen, because I love Maureen. She is a queen, she's a baddie. Again, with the orange pen, though. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Yeah, and then song lyrics from... Gosh, it's a song by Honey Revenge. Which one was it? I think it's Are You Impressed? But I could be wrong. This page is unfinished, but again, with the alien OCs, I drew them a lot. Because my main world is mostly like fantasy, kind of like a modern fantasy-esque, and then this one is sci-fi. And I don't know. It's more just like for fun. My main one, I'm like actually planning on doing with something one day, but this one's probably just gonna be a side thing. Also, disclaimer, I wrote this story like weeks before I watched Alien Stage, and then I watched Alien Stage. The premise is like the exact same, and that like really frustrates me. So now I feel like I need to go back and rewrite the lore, because it's not that similar to Alien Stage, but the idea is they're idols and they're aliens, and there was like being abducted and stuff. It's not nearly as like dark as Alien Stage. It's more like retro futuristic, but so yeah, that sucks. I'm probably gonna have to go back and rewrite it, but whatever. But yeah, I think I drew them over Vocaloid screenshots, maybe? Yeah, I think so, because that's obviously Tatoris, or Tatoris, or I don't know how to say it. And then these two are Mesmerizer. For a while, these two really reminded me of Miku and Tato, but she does not give Tato vibes. I think I just wanted her to, but she really doesn't. Tato was my favorite for a while. She's not really anymore, but I did like her for a good while. This is really my travel page. This is like the one that has all the stuff we did. For instance, so Trigun, because I binged Trigun. Moon Knight, because, okay, so my sister's been a Moon Knight fan for a while. She was watching it, because we don't have Disney Plus, but the Airbnb we were staying at did. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna just binge Moon Knight. And I was like, okay, like, I'll watch it with you. You know, I finished Trigun, I don't really have anything to do now. So I watched Moon Knight with her. That is my favorite MCU thing in general. It is so underrated. Season 2, when, please, at some point. I love Moon Knight. Steven's my favorite. Also, can we just acknowledge that my Khonshu is like a baby? He is so tiny. But anyway, that aside. So I drew Juno again. This I'm pretty sure I actually cut out from a napkin. My mom bought like Hello Kitty napkins, and she gave them to me and my sister solely to stick in sketchbooks. She did not ever use them for, napkin purposes. And then this was like a little gotcha machine we found at this rolled ice cream place. And my favorite Sanrio character is Pom Pom Puddin'. I love Pom Pom Puddin'. He is my son. He is me. I am him. I did not get Pom Pom. I got Hello Kitty. She's still really cute, though. I still love her, but I was really hoping for either Pom Pom or Hongyadan. She's cute, though. I'm okay with her. This was like... So I was watching Spilled Ink, which for those of you who don't know, it's like Emery Chu and Ditus, and they have like a channel where they just do little art things. But I did this anime trivia thing. I did a lot better than I thought I would. There was a question about Ouran High School Host Club. I know nothing about Ouran High School Host Club, but the question was something like, what did the main character like break that got her in debt or something like that? Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know if that's accurate. But I just guessed a vase because it said break, and I'm like, well, vases break. And I was right, and that like shocked me. But anyway, I'm gonna move on from this because this is not a nice page. I don't know what happened here. I like accidentally skipped a page and just didn't notice, but whatever. This, me, my sister, and my friend were like writing down facial expressions to give to our OCs. Again, an OC page that isn't finished. I'm sorry. I need to lock in. But that's my OC Cherry. Going feral over a bar of chocolate. I don't know. Cloud. Princess Cloud. Her Majesty. But I remember this was the day the Good Kid album was supposed to come out, and I was like watching it. Good Kid, probably my favorite band. I don't know for sure, but probably. And I remember sitting there just watching the drop. I was pulling a Swiftie, but over Good Kid. And so I drew Juno singing Cicada. I don't know why. I just wanted to draw someone singing Cicada. And Juno was purple, so she matched the color palette. And I think Cicada is my favorite Good Kid song. I feel like it's kind of a basic answer, other than the From the Start cover. But it's so good. The dance is very cute. I like Good Kid. I already said that. I like Cicada a lot. There's my Sona watching the Good Kid album drop. And then can we hang out sometime? I was going feral over this. And then I listened to it. Bird. But then I listened to it and it was so worth it. It was so good. Oh my goodness, it was so good. There's a bird again. But anyway, the Buster Sword with a bow is the best part about this page. I think we can all agree on that. The black and white page was I was kind of in a weird mood when I drew this, but I think I got, I want you to glue that back down. Oh dear. I got, Mary Janes, super healed, super chunky Mary Janes. And I wanted to draw one. I was like, oh, Mary Janes are black and white. I drew song lyrics to Oh No by Marina and the Diamonds. And I love that song. It's so good. I need to listen to Marina and the Diamonds more. I think that's actually the only song I know by them. But yeah, I like how it looks here. I don't really like how my handwriting looks on the back of the thing. I mean, whatever. What can you do? I drew Riku. But I'm totally realizing I should have drawn Shion instead, because Shion is actually entirely black and white. I just altered his color palette, so I will draw Shion one day. And that day will be amazing. But anyway, that's black and white page. My friend asked me to draw Loki, because she really likes Loki. I did not want to do a green page, though, so I just drew Loki and moved on. But, so side note, back to Moon Knight, I was talking with this same friend who's a huge MCU fan, and so I asked her if she'd seen Moon Knight. She was like, no, I've not seen Moon Knight. But she also is supposedly really interested in Egyptian mythology. So I was like, well, you watch Moon Knight, it's 6 episodes. She's like, okay, maybe. And then she came to me and she was like, oh, well, can you watch Loki? I want to talk about Loki to someone. I was like, I'll watch Loki if you watch Moon Knight. That was our deal. She still hasn't done it. 6 episodes versus 3 seasons. I think that's a pretty good deal, but I will wait. I will watch Loki. I will. And I will come back and I will make a video, hopefully, talking about how good Loki is. Maybe. I don't know. There's a pink page. Yay! Aerith, Luca, and Peach. I love these 3 girlies. Luca's my favorite lookalike now. I know I said Tato was my favorite in the past, but then I got back into Project Diva. She is my queen. I love her. Luca, my beloved. That arm is horrific. That is extended it because I didn't want to draw a hand. That's bad. And then Aerith, because I love her. She's my queen. She's the best part of Final Fantasy VII. Her and Zack. Honestly, all of them. I really like all the characters. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one I dislike now. I don't know. I like them all, really. And then Peach, because we had just come back from Super Mario Galaxy. I know this is the basic answer. Peach is my favorite Mario princess. She has been since I was a little kid. I love her. She's very silly. She's very girly. And that's why I like her. I tend to lean towards the girly characters, so. Because I'm girly, so whatever. Okay, this is a finished OC page. I drew Cherry again. The Pop Teen cover and Pocky. Pretty sure I just printed this out. There's really not a lot to this page. I really like how it looks, though. It looks very chaotic. I didn't really have a game plan for this one. I'm pretty sure I just sat down and was like, I'm gonna draw. I didn't even know I was gonna draw Cherry originally. I think I just started drawing. But I like how it came out. This is honestly probably one of my favorites. Oh gosh, went from pink to blue. That hurts. But The Marias. I've been getting into the Marias recently, or the Marias, or however you pronounce it, but I've been getting into them recently. I don't usually like super like quiet, chill music. They are the exception. I love them. Maria's voice is so pretty. It's so good. And back to Florida, I saw a heron, and he was standing like perfectly. He was in the perfect position to take a photo. He wasn't moving. He was just vibing. I literally thought he was a statue at first. So no one noticed again. Maria's. And then Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, because, again, with the Kingdom Hearts brainworms, and I think the Wayfinder trio is criminally underrated. But I feel like Kingdom Hearts is underrated. But I also drew little chibis of Terra and Ventus. I don't really like how these look. I feel like they just kind of ruin the color palette, but whatever. Also, this Wayfinder right here, you can't even tell. I took a piece of plastic and just colored it with my white gel pen, my blue alcohol marker. I took like 2 hours on it. Jeez, that is a loud airplane. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm sorry. That's not an airplane, it's a helicopter. I'm smart. Anyway, I spent like 2 hours on this Wayfinder just to decide I didn't even like it that much, but I like stuck it in because now I felt like I had to. And you can't even like tell it's there. Half the time you can barely see it, so that's really annoying, but whatever. Wrote no one noticed again. Yeah. Wait. Oh gosh. So this page was like a little, I'm taking like this graphic novel class, and we were supposed to write like a short story with like a group. We were in a group of like 4 people, and we had to write a short story, and I was supposed about this like little bat plush. I'm the one who suggested he be a bat because I love bats. They're my favorite animal. They're silly, and I love them. He was like a bat, and he was in a thrift store. His goal was to like escape the thrift store, and this was the king of the thrift store. He was like a sock monkey. He was like, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, it's a dangerous world out there. And then the moral was supposed to be like he tried to escape anyway, but then got hurt, and then went back and just waited. I'm pretty sure the moral was patience. I don't really know. But yeah, there's some drawings. What did we name him? I think it was Batrick. We drew Batrick. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put those back together real quick. Hang on. Okay, we're back. This page, Millie and Pum Pum Purin, because I realized they are the same character in different fonts. Like, Millie's pudding obsession is perfect, and I love them both. Millie is my queen. I really wish Stargaze gave her a bit more attention because I love her. She's so cute. I love her so much. She's my favorite by a landslide. I love her. And then I just cut out Pum Pum Purin and glued him in here because he looked perfect. Oh, this page requires a bit of context, but one of my friends from that graphic novel class, I asked her who her favorite video game character was. Well, I actually asked several people, but she's the only one who had a solid answer, and she said Kirby. I'm like, well, her favorite's Kirby, and one of my many favorites is Axel. I have so many favorites, guys. But Axel's one of them. So I was like, okay, I'll draw Axel and Kirby just chilling. And then I drew a Kirby Axel, and he is the cutest thing ever. I hope you can see him because of the marker color. Oh my gosh. He's very cute. I hope you can see him. And then this is Anran and Mulian again. This was not my idea. The drawing is mine, but the idea, oh gosh, I couldn't find her name. If I do, I will put it on screen. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll try. But basically she just drew Anran telling Wu Yang they found him in a trash as a kid. So I thought it was funny and in character, so I glued them in. And Anran and Wu Yang are basically just me and my older sister, so I'm Wu Yang. I'm the second oldest. I get that title, but Anne! Again, I love Anne. I should have done more Persona fan art in the sketchbook, I think. But I drew Anne because I love her. She's a baddie. She's so cool. And so pretty. She's so much fun to draw. And this doodle is everything. I don't know why I drew that. Don't know what my reasoning was. But I drew that, I guess. And this was just red leopard print that I just cut out and put on. And I was sick. And it was not fun. I remember I redrew this page like 3 times. I did not like it, and I'm blaming that on being sick. I don't know if you can tell. I'm still kind of recovering. I think I've gotten better for the most part. I don't think it's that noticeable, but... Oh gosh, is this the last page? Dang, that went by fast. Anyway, so I drew Luca, and I drew Luca the same day as I drew Anne, but I never finished this page. And then it was May 4th, and me and my family are huge Star Wars nerds, and the mall show had just finished coming out. So I drew Devin. I like Devin. I think she's really cool. She kind of just gives like grumpier Ahsoka, and Ahsoka is my favorite. So that was cool. And I drew Diva because her color palette matched. I was listening to Man Without Love because that song is so good. Oh my goodness, it is such a good song. And I did not draw that. Whoops. I got this Darth Vader cut out because I helped out. I volunteered at a VBS like, seriously, like years ago, like 3 years ago at this point. And I found this in like the bottom of my like pile of scraps and like scrapbooking stuff. And I found him and I cut him out and put him in there because he was perfect. This is the most lackluster final page. I'm sorry, gang. I might go back and do something here. I don't know. Because I literally finished it today. So, but yeah, I just drew my Sona. Flabbergasted. And that's it. Oh my gosh, it is like, this one is chunky. I'm proud of this one. My last one was not chunky, like, at all. And I kept, like, claiming it was, but, like, looking back, girl, it was not. It was not that bad. It was maybe a little wider than when you got it, but yeah, this one is very big, very fat. Also, I don't think I said this at the beginning. This is a Talon's Art Creation sketchbook. I should have started with that, but I really like Talon's Art Creation. I really like their paper. I wish it wasn't so yellow. That's probably my main problem, but it's good paper. It's good paper. I really like the horizontal sketchbooks. Those are my favorites. In fact, I'm pretty sure the one I ordered is the same sketchbook, but a different color. My last one before this was also the same sketchbook, but a different color. Yeah, that felt so short and underwhelming. I'm kind of sorry about that. Feel like I could have spent a bit more time on that, but whatever. What's done is done. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, I didn't write it down. Oh dear. I want to say this was around sketchbook 16 to 18, somewhere around there. I'll have to check. Yeah, thank you for watching. Again, I've never done anything like this before, so it means a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I will probably make another long video depending on how this does. Yeah, thank you. That's pretty much it. So, see ya, I guess. Smisky. Anyway.